Yeah, can we organise an island scan inside that?
The island scan came back positive. That's a significant trace of it. He has admitted to using.
Did you use cocaine in Thailand?
No, I didn't.
Did you use cocaine in Vietnam?
No.
Did you use cocaine in the vicinity of the past 2.5 weeks?
Are you carrying drugs internally?
No.
In Australia, just down the road can mean hundreds of kilometres. So to keep everyone connected, we rely on planes. And lots of them. Crucial to this highway in the sky is Melbourne Airport.
Melbourne Airport. Expect the unexpected.
It's the busiest airport in the country that operates 24 hours a day.
They might not have experienced something like this before.
7 days a week.
We've had fog, we've had rain, so tonight we've got to get it done.
With unprecedented access.
The team are always on alert.
From the control tower
First aid call.
to the tarmac
It's all about speed.
to the airport's 24/7 nerve centre,
Even if there's an incident, we're the ones scrambling and passengers still have a smooth journey.
we're going behind the scenes
We're looking at the cameras now.
to places very few people get to see.
What's inside that?
All to keep Melbourne Airport running smoothly, safely
Suspected firearm still in the chamber.
and on time.
2 down, 1 to go.
At a 24/7 airport, every
I don't want this kangaroo jumping anywhere.
second counts.
Seas 10 to 6, we're on scene.
We've got a green light. We're good to go.
Indonesia 716, contact centre 134.32. 134.32, Indonesia 763.
Between 2023 and 2024, passenger numbers at Melbourne Airport went from 8 million to a massive 11 million. But not all travellers are coming for our weather.
Lots of methamphetamine coming into Australia. Cocaine, heroin are certainly a concern as well.
Fighting illicit drug imports costs Australia up to $16.5 billion a year. And it's the Australian Border Force on the front line, screening everyone who enters the country.
Course, stand up, please.
Welcome to the graduation ceremony.
My name is Nelson Kun, and after 12 months of hard work and training, we're graduating and becoming official sworn officers for the Australian Border Force, hence the one stripe on each shoulder.
Nelson Kun.
I am excited to graduate today because I'll be finally able to get out there, boots on the ground,
Congratulations.
and make a difference to our community.
Today is Nelson's first day on the job as an official ABF officer, working customs in Terminal 2's International Arrivals Hall.
Hello, how are you, sir? Hat off, please.
It's the middle of the afternoon customs rush.
We've got one of the gates not working, so we're just closing that one off. We'll open 93.
Yep, open all.
He's been partnered with fellow ABF officer Anthony.
What are your plans while you're in Melbourne?
Glasses off.
As Border Force officers, they're on the front line, protecting Australia from passengers bringing in illegal goods.
Ni hao. First day on the job. Feels amazing. So today, my responsibilities and roles will be placed in the secondary examination area. Xie Bukachi. I'll also be posted in the baggage examination hall, conducting a baggage examination on passengers that come through the hall. Right this way, sir. Just to this counter.
Nelson is currently conducting a search of a gentleman who has returned to Melbourne from a hunting trip in the USA.
I can't see what I'm folding. We're looking for prohibited imports, and these prohibited imports include weapons, guns, and drugs. Just because there's knives in this bag, I'll just ask you to step back. He's self-declared bows and hunting knives. Thanks for having them in a container. He did say this is the first time he's had his bags examined, but he had a history in maritime, so he understands the delicate job we have in scrutinising each passenger and their goods as they come through. Yeah, just head to the green exit.
No worries.
Thank you.
The ABF's job is to keep customs flowing smoothly while applying the right level of scrutiny. This passenger cleared screening in under 20 minutes with nothing prohibited, but not everyone is so quick. Nelson just had a traveller flagged for a baggage search after raising a few red flags with suspicious behaviour.
What do you do in Thailand?
Well, I just he partied a bit too hard.
In what way?
I haven't drank in a while, so...
Oh, OK. Yeah.
Haven't drank in a while, been trying to drop my gut, so, yeah.
Oh, me too. Yeah, I'm trying. The passenger was referred from the exit marshal in the baggage examination hall, and it was to conduct a partial examination on the passenger's luggage. Is this all your baggage?
Yes.
You pack the bags yourself?
Yes.
Are you fully aware of the contents of the bags?
Yes.
This passenger has returned from travelling through both Vietnam and Thailand, known to be part of the drug trade's Golden Triangle.
I'm just going to go through
go
and
ahead, mate.
examine your bag.
Yeah, go ahead.
Upon the examination of the baggage, a lot of contents, a lot of clothing articles. You got some vapes?
Yeah, they're all out of battery. They're all out of fluid.
OK. Yeah. There were a few little satchels that had no items inside. What's inside that? What did you have? But I could see a white powdery trace.
While ABF officers deal with incoming passengers and their luggage, there's a massive automated system beneath each terminal that sends checked-in bags to the baggage handling team, who make sure they get to the right aircraft.
I'm Brodie. I'm the baggage duty manager for Melbourne Airport, one of 4. But my job and role is to just support anything to do with baggage. The scope of my job is quite large. Anything that's to do with the bag, I'm there. Whether it's a bag drop, the baggage system, bags on the floor, missed bags, bags that have missed flights, bags that don't have tags, the list goes on. So if it's got to do with the bag, I'm there to help fix the problem. You got Perth?
Today's no ordinary day for Brodie and her team. Melbourne Airport is in the middle of a major X-ray scanner upgrade to boost security. Beneath each terminal lies a central nervous system of conveyor belts, scanners and X-ray machines, all working together to sort and screen every single bag before it's loaded onto a flight.
The Terminal 1 bag room is having major works. The engineering team have to cut the belt to be able to fit in the new baggage screening X-ray that's going in. But to do that, they have to cut off half the bag room. So this is the old one, but the one going in, probably nearly twice as big, I reckon. A lot heavier as well, they're a lot heavier.
The new X-ray machines come with a major upgrade, 3D imaging, giving security teams a much clearer look at what's inside every bag.
So this is the baggage system where they'll have to be cutting down the belts. They have to cut through that, re-engineer it to make sure that the new X-ray can fit in.
To pull off this major upgrade, the airport has to shut down 70% of the bag room's belt system. But they still need to get the same number of flights out between 6 and 9 p.m. tonight. No pressure.
On a normal running day, this bag room has 14 laterals. A lateral is where all the bags come down. So the belt system on the ground here, that would be a lateral. We'll be going down to 3. And on those 3 laterals, we're going to have to load 16 flights in 3 hours.
16 flights means approximately 2,000 bags, all coming down only 3 remaining chutes.
5 minutes, this road will be shut, yeah?
It could mean big luggage traffic jams.
Literally counting down the minutes. I'm up for the challenge. I love a challenge. I love it. I live for it. That's why I work at the airport. It's exciting.
Back upstairs at international arrivals, Nelson has discovered something quite interesting.
Now, what was inside this little sachet?
I honestly probably couldn't tell you. I've had this bag for about, what, 2.5 years?
2.5 years?
So this is the only bag that I have that could bloody fit shit in.
I really wanted to allay my suspicions on the answers I'm given.
Nowadays I only drink, but it was no Angel when I was younger.
So no Angel, what do you mean?
Oh, I liked partying when I was younger, during my uni days.
Oh yeah, what did you do?
I just catch pills and stuff when I was younger, yeah.
Oh, okay. What type of pills?
Probably ecstasy.
When was the last time you had ecstasy? A lot of the questions that I asked, the answers were met with a bit of vagueness, inaccuracies, and inconsistent timeframes. And how many times have you taken ecstasy?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
Yeah, so more times than you can count?
More times than I can count.
Okay.
Yeah.
The man's inconsistent and vague answers leave Nelson no choice. He's sending it up the chain.
Yeah, can we organise an ion scan for inside that? So what we're going to do, we're going to do a substance and trace test on your bag. Yeah.
Ion mobility spectrometry, or IMS,
Just down the bottom.
is a technique used in airport scanners to detect drugs and explosives. It's a highly sensitive method capable of detecting minute traces of drugs.
And that's it. Yeah, for the moment, yeah.
While Nelson continues to question the passenger and search his bags,
So I'll ask you this. Have you been in the company of ecstasy in the past 2.5 weeks?
No.
No? Okay.
Anthony runs an IMS test on the bag swipe sample.
Put the surface onto passenger's bag and it'll look for traces of either narcotics or explosives.
The scanner has quickly picked up a positive result.
It's a significant trace of it. It's come back positive for cocaine. If it turns out the passenger does actually have cocaine, we would escalate that to the Australian Federal Police. So the ion scan came back positive for readings of cocaine.
Importing drugs into Australia is a federal offence, with penalties ranging from fines in the hundreds of thousands of dollars to life in prison.
There's been presumptive positive of cocaine.
Yep.
It's Nelson's first day on the job, and with a positive IMS test result, he's got no choice but to carry out an additional screening.
The examination needs to take as long as it needs.
Yep.
Instead of just a partial examination, we're going to do 100% of his bags, as well as an X-ray.
Can you tell me why is there a presumptive positive detection for cocaine?
I honestly couldn't tell you. This is the first time I've used this suitcase. This suitcase has been used by my family. This is the first time I've touched the suitcase, man.
Based on the presumptive positive rating, it gives us a sort of understanding that they may be concealing a prohibited item on themselves or in their luggage. When was the last time you were in the company of cocaine?
Probably like 3 months ago.
So you've taken cocaine?
Yeah.
As this is my first encounter with a passenger that has openly declared they've used ecstasy and other prohibited imports such as marijuana and cocaine, I thought I would have to inquire a bit further. Making a false or misleading statement to a Commonwealth officer is a Commonwealth offence.
Fully aware.
Okay. So did you use cocaine in Thailand?
No, I didn't.
Did you use cocaine in Vietnam?
No.
Did you use cocaine in the vicinity of the past 2.5 weeks?
No.
No?
No.
Have you used it overseas?
No. Never.
Next bag?
Yep, easy, man.
All the cases that we've put through the X-ray have been clear so far. So I can confidently say that there's nothing concealed within the linings of these suitcases.
Despite the presumptive positive result for cocaine, officers haven't found any actual substances in the passenger's luggage.
He has admitted to using but he doesn't have any with him today.
So ABF Supervisor Ravi is stepping in to assess the situation.
So Nelson, what are your thoughts?
Possibly internal concealment.
Do you think it's in his trousers, in his underwear?
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
Okay. Are you happy for me to come and have a quick conversation with you?
Yeah.
How are you doing today?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Not bad. I could be better because the machines that we just tested the bags
Yep.
have blown for cocaine.
Yep, that I've heard, yep.
When was the last time you used?
About 3 months ago.
3 months ago?
Yep.
Okay. Have you got anything in your pocket?
No.
Can you pat yourself?
Yeah, man.
Pockets? Are you carrying drugs internally?
No.
If you have sufficient grounds for internal examination, you're happy for us?
Go ahead.
Okay. Excuse me.
Yeah, easy, man.
Okay. So, this is the advice. I'd advise to get another bag.
Yep.
And if you're using cocaine, come to the airport. Don't expect to leave here in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not a joke.
Yeah, no, I know.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Based on the passengers' answers and the bag search, Ravi has made the decision that he is not concealing prohibited drugs.
All right, cheers, guys. Thanks. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.
Thanks for your patience today.
I believe this passenger was embarrassed to declare that he was taking illicit substances. If we had a physical item of cocaine in the luggage, that would have constituted a Commonwealth offence of importing a prohibited import.
Down in baggage handling, the clock's ticking as duty manager Brody edges closer to the start of the big X-ray system upgrade.
We've already changed the X-rays out in T4, T3. It's now T1's turn, and next will be the big one, International, at T2. In 10 minutes, that's go time. They'll be shutting down half the bag room, and then the ground handlers will only be left with 3 laterals to load the 16 flights.
But while they are prepped and ready,
Right, it's go time.
it seems that not all staff in the airport have been given the right info.
Hey, Brody.
Hey, Mr. Call.
Hey, can you tell them to stop checking in at Jetstar?
Are they checking in at Jetstar?
Yeah.
All right, I'll call the ASIM. Hey, Jace.
Hello.
So it's 6 o'clock and we've flipped over, but they're still checking in the old Jetstar counters and they have to stop. The bags won't be able to get down here. Might be some bags stuck up in the belt system. We'll rescue those as long as they don't keep going.
The bags in question are now being retrieved and brought downstairs for Brody and the team to process manually. But there's already another problem.
I can smell like beer, alcohol. Someone spilled something? Maybe someone's bag's burst. I think someone's put alcohol in their bag and it's broke. Ah! I can smell it. Look at this. It's alcohol for sure. No, maybe not. Yep. Great.
Adding even more pressure to an already stressful situation, Brody now has to call maintenance for a pipe leak above the bag room. Judging by the smell, it's definitely not water.
Hey Lisa, it's Brody.
Yeah.
If we've got a pipe leaking onto the road and it doesn't smell like water, it smells like a dirty bar. It's the first I've seen of that though. This will get fixed at some point tonight, but first I've seen beer coming from the roof.
Commercial jet aircraft are the gold standard of aviation. They fly fast and carry almost anything. But before they can soar, they need a little help getting off the ground.
I'm a pushback driver, so I'm moving aircraft, moving million-dollar planes around the airport.
Beautiful today. It's absolutely beautiful, the best of Melbourne.
Pushback drivers have to run like clockwork because OTP, or on-time performance, is how the airlines measure success.
Precision is everything in aviation in terms of aircraft landing and departing.
A pushback tug might look small, but these little trucks can easily push back planes weighing over a whopping 500 tonnes.
When aircrafts come in, they're under their own engine power, but when they're needing to depart, they can't reverse out. So it's the job of a pushback tug to move them out and away from the terminal.
While an airplane's jet engines do have reverse thrusters, using them in a bay would be dangerous for staff and ground crew. So they need a little help to back out.
We're at the domestic bays at the moment here in Melbourne. This aircraft is due to go out at midday.
Our tow bar is connected. I've done my checks for that, so it's all connected up correctly.
So once the bridge is retracted,
the engineers will give me a thumbs up when we're ready to go.
There is an aircraft behind us on the apron who have pushed before, so we've still got to wait for that traffic to vacate before we move.
Pushback traffic at airport bays usually means just one plane can be moved onto the taxiway at a time. It's a tight dance.
79, probably got one, so pushback approved.
If pushback traffic flow could be improved, airlines could schedule more flights to keep up with growing passenger numbers. So today, Melbourne Airport is trialling something pretty special.
Plan is that they'll push back from Gulf 45 and Fox 16.
Interface Manager Jared and Aviation Program Manager Peter are preparing to undertake a dual taxiway pushback trial, which has been a long time in the making.
We'll do a walkover with the pushback drivers here and here. The dual taxi lanes project has been around for a long time. We safeguarded it over 10 years ago. At the moment, there's a single line down the middle, and that's what the aircraft follow, and then they go into the bays. What we're proposing now is to split that into two lines for the respective bays on either side, and it means you can get simultaneous movements. Where previously you'd have one aircraft coming in and they'd have to hold and give way to others, now we can have multiple movements at the same time, so you can get to the bay quicker. Also, you can push back at the same time and get out quicker for your departure, so it speeds up arrivals and departures.
I've been working on this the whole time I've been at the airport. It's going to be great to actually finally see it start to get used.
At the airport, saving an airline time is saving them money. So both Jetstar and Virgin Australia are excited to lend an aircraft and pushback crew to Jared and Peter to conduct the test over the next 2 hours.
G'day, g'day. How are you? Good. So have you had a walk around out there, just have a look at the markings and comfortable they're visible enough, know sort of what you're doing? And here, we just had a run through with Virgin about the pushback and the movement. Have you ran through similar with Jetstar?
Today's trial is crucial. The plan is to roll out dual aircraft pushbacks in a month's time. But if the pushback drivers aren't trained on the new technique, the planes could end up too close to each other, which isn't good for anyone.
All eyes are on this. CEO talked about it last week in her update to the team, so it's got a lot of attention. It was mentioned this morning by the Chief of Aviation. So, yeah, all the eyeballs of the airport, management within the respective airlines, everyone really wants this to be successful.
While it looks like everything's set and today's planning has gone off without a hitch, Jared's received a call that could change all of that.
Yep. I got a call from our Integrated Operations Centre saying this aircraft needs to go back for a departure soon. So Virgin is sort of a bit twitchy. They want to get the trial done, get the aircraft out. The original plan was that we'd have this aircraft for a 2-hour slot. So yes, not all going to plan. Yeah, all right.
Chat soon. Bye.
Virgin Australia need their plane back sooner rather than later, which leaves just 20 minutes and one go at the trial.
All of the risks are very controlled in this sort of environment. If we went into go live without doing this trial, it means we're really opening ourselves up to potential unknowns. And when there's unknowns, that's when issues arise.
The team's meticulous planning could all be in vain if this single pushback does not go to plan. If today's pushback trial is successful, it means that airlines will be able to add more flights arriving and departing Melbourne Airport. However, more flights means more pilots. And currently, there's an industry-wide shortage. But with the demand for travel increasing, airlines and airports are investing heavily in training and recruitment. Here in Melbourne, at the Qantas Flight Training Facility, new pilots are put to the test as they hone their skills in state-of-the-art simulators.
I'm Philip Schwartz. I'm the Boeing Training and Checking Manager at Jetstar, and I'm standing next to my son, Patrick Schwartz, who has joined the airline a little over a year ago and is a first officer on the Airbus A320.
I've always wanted to be a pilot, and I pursued that starting at the Qantas Group Pilot Academy in 2021.
Here you go, Pat. When I found out that Patrick was really interested in becoming a pilot, it was one of those joyous plus terror type feelings. I haven't been involved in Patrick's training. It's been very arm's length. Morning, Patrick.
Morning.
That would be a conflict of interest. Looking forward to this?
Sure am.
I didn't really want to teach him to fly because I had to teach him to drive.
Yeah, wasn't that bad.
Jetstar's biggest plane is the new Boeing 787 Dreamliner.
I'm just turning everything on now.
And even though Philip hasn't been part of Patrick's training before,
environment, visuals,
it's a father and son lesson inside a flight simulator, the same one used to train pilots in a Dreamliner cockpit.
My general role is to manage training on the Boeing 787 fleet, utilising the simulator, and also in-flight training as well.
Patrick, who normally flies an Airbus, will use today's simulator profile to learn how to master the Boeing.
He thinks he's got the A320 sorted out, and I'd like to show him how we do it on the Boeing. You haven't got this thing ready to go yet, so let's get these on.
I don't know how to do it.
Two very different platforms, and often a lot of conflict between the pilots of which is better, Boeing or Airbus.
Airbus is better. Airbus is better.
Boeing is better.
Airbus is better.
Great day to learn how to fly Boeing. My role here is to develop training material. Every 6 months we change simulator profiles, and the pilots come in and do their 6 monthly checks where they go through lots of emergency procedures that we don't like to practice in the real aircraft. So our pilots are fit and ready to take on anything that happens in the environment when they're out there flying.
Jetstar's 787 flies to multiple international destinations from Melbourne Airport, all of which can be recreated in the simulator. Today, Patrick's getting to know the 787's flight deck, which features the largest LED screens of any commercial aircraft, 2 heads-up displays, and a whole new steering system he's not quite used to.
The Boeing flight deck is very different to the Airbus flight deck. The main difference is having the yoke in front of me.
Beautiful flight deck, isn't it? Yoke's in the way occasionally.
Occasionally, it's always in the way.
Yeah.
In the Airbus, we have what's called a side stick, kind of like a joystick, just sitting on the side.
Okay, we should be ready to go. Commencing pushback, and we're ready to start right and left. Start right and left, thanks, Pat.
The Qantas Group Pilot Academy runs an intensive 6-day-a-week course, helping budding pilots earn their wings faster and easing the current pilot shortage.
What we do in 55 weeks normally takes about 4 years. It was very, very intense.
Where are we heading today, Patrick?
Honolulu.
Hope you bought a fistful of dollars.
That's what you're for. Towards the end of 2022, I was a fully licensed pilot, and then in 2023 started my training at Jetstar.
Before taxi checklist.
Anti-ice.
Auto.
Recall.
Check.
Flight controls.
Check.
Ground equipment.
Clear.
Before taxi checklist complete.
Jetstar 27 runway 16, you're clear for takeoff.
Thrust check.
Thrust set.
T1.
Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
And you're cleared to flight level 240. You see the little ball?
Yeah.
You just pop that inside the flight path vector. You're doing great. Much smoother than you're driving. I'm very proud of Patrick and his achievements and what lies ahead. It's been a wonderful journey so far, and I hope it continues. Pat, do you think one day that you'd like to fly the 787?
I think so.
I'd love to do your training or some of
Oh, not the training. Yeah. I'm going to give Dad a break from training me. He taught me how to ski, drive, swim,
Ride a bike.
talk, read. Give someone else a go. Keeping our family and professional life separate is a bit hard in this industry, particularly at the same airline, and I would love to fly with Dad one day on the 787, or if he decides to make the move back to the Airbus one day as well, I would absolutely love to fly with him.
And I'd love to fly with you.
Thanks. I'd hope so.
You're flying it beautifully, Patrick. That's good. We'll quit while we're ahead.
Keeping flying a family affair, their first father and son simulator lesson has proven to be a flying success.
$30, $20, yeah.
Beautiful touchdown. Not bad for an Airbus pilot.
Today, all eyes are on the dual taxiway trial. And now Jared and Peter are racing the clock to pull it off.
I really just wanted to get going, to be honest, so that we can get cracking. There's a lot of excitement, I think. Jetstar will trial off Gulf 45 over there, and hopefully we can get as many people exposed to it as possible.
Both planes are now in position, as there's only one more check to do.
Velocity on Profit Truck 18 and Jetstar on Gulf 45 at flight. Good to go.
Request pushback.
Pushback's approved.
With the all clear from the flight tower, both aircraft are now set to push back at the same time. Let the trial begin.
Here we go. We're off and running. So they're pushing back now. So these blue dashed lines is what they're following. There's another blue line on the taxi lane, which is what they align up with. And then they'll pull forward to the disconnect point in the middle of the taxi lane.
Pushback successful. With both planes in position and ready to taxi out, it means a big sigh of relief for Jared and Peter.
Pretty good. It's fantastic. So here we have both aircraft are currently at the disconnect point. Outside of a trial scenario, what would happen now is the tug would disconnect from the aircraft and vacate, and the aircraft would move out under power onto the runway.
When you're only towed by a Sierra Juliet Ultra.
This is about as good as you could expect, really.
Yeah.
There's heaps of space now. Once they see just how much space there is between them at the end, I think everyone will be a lot more comfortable. Yeah.
Well, that's the trial complete. It's hoping to do another one, but yeah, one trial, that's fine. Both airlines are comfortable with it. We'll go get some feedback now from the pushback drivers. Otherwise, I think Job done. Check.
Well, what are you going to do tonight? Are you going to celebrate?
Well, it's only a Wednesday, so we do have to come back to work tomorrow.
Yeah, zero alcohol policy here, so
yes.
It might just be a soft drink.
While the boys celebrate with a lemonade, it's pedal to the metal underneath Terminal 1. With 2,000 bags funneling through just 3 lateral belts, Brodie and the team are working at full throttle to avoid any luggage traffic jams and make sure every bag makes its flight.
We're 45 minutes in. The flights are going okay, it's just, it's constant.
While scanners usually handle the sorting with luggage data, Brodie's been called to a rogue bag. No labels, and the air tag isn't working.
Need to go find a home for this.
Yeah.
No name. So this bag doesn't have a tag, and this isn't activated, so I've got to try and figure out which flight this goes on. This is how we load the bags onto the flight. So once you scan a bag, it'll load it onto the computer system, and every bag that gets scanned in here, it'll tell the loader out on tarmac how many bags he's expecting to load. Mate, say you've got 100 bags to load in the flight, and every bag gets counted as it gets on the plane to make sure that the number is exact. I've got to figure out which one this person is on, but all I've got is like a last name. But if it was my bag, I'd want someone to make this effort for me. There's Jason, let's ask him.
The airline has sent a group op manager to lend a hand to the baggage team.
Jace, is there any way to find out which flight this is on? When I scan it, it's not registering anything.
And while Jason helps sort the bag out, he also comes bearing even more troublesome news for Brodie.
That injection belt's gone as well.
Did it just go down now? They told me it was working. So I just found out that the transit line's not working. So we're just going to have to improvise here, and we'll have to manually delegate all the bags to the flights they're meant to be going to rather than inject them into the system.
The transit line belt moves luggage that's connecting through the airport from one flight to the next.
So we got this flight. It went to Adelaide, to Melbourne now, but now it's got to go on to Wagga. That would be injected into the system, and then it would sort it out itself. Unfortunately, now I'm the belt system. I'm going to have to sort all these bags out. A bit more manual handling than we expected, but we'll make it work. 1 hour down, 2 to go.
In the T1 baggage room, there's just 1 hour left to get 2,000 bags loaded onto 16 flights. No room for delay and no time to lose.
All right, let's go sort more bags out.
With customers continually arriving, the baggage team needs to find a plane for every bag, regardless of the disruptions. And while Brodie has been solving problems left, right and centre, in the terminal above, a previously solved issue is happening again.
Hey, Ben.
Hey, Brodie, hey, it's opened up V1 again for some reason.
They have not.
Yeah, can you, I know you're so busy, can you just send me the number? If you can, give them a call, tell them to stop.
Yeah, right. We shut down that check-in line, and now they've continued to check in on a check-in line where they're not supposed to, even though they've been told not to.
No message can be left on this service.
Hey, Jason, are you on radio?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, apparently they're checking in at Jetstar again. Can you call them and tell them to stop?
Coming.
Much better. Unfortunately, everyone got that memo because it was on the radio, but he wasn't answering his phone. It went straight to voicemail.
The bags sent to the closed belt now need to be fished out by hand and brought down for Brodie to sort.
What happened? Why did they check in again up there?
Staff member, apparently that...
Didn't get the memo.
Didn't get the memo.
Well, good. Hopefully no more. As you can see, there's a lot of double handling. So these are the bags that have come through the X-ray. But that's all the way down that end, and it can't be loaded on its flight from up there. We've got to bring them down here. Today of all days.
With the latest problem solved, the final pieces of luggage can be loaded onto the last of this evening's flights.
Sure someone needs that.
Amidst the X-ray scanner upgrades, mistracked luggage, transit belt breakdowns, and beer raining from the roof, Brodie has remained cool, calm, and in control.
I was given your number.
Yeah, I saw you pull up just now. It smells like beer, yeah? It smells like beer.
It's alcohol.
I don't reckon it'd be good tasting beer.
No.
It is beer, so I was right. I know a beer.
Maintenance will need to move quickly and stop the beer from leaking to ensure the bar above can keep their thirsty travellers happy.
What's the plan? Can you even get up there?
Go up there and see what's leaking. It'll be from upstairs. It'll just be leaking through the cabin.
Oh, so you're going to go up in the terminal and do it from there? Yeah, okay.
It'll leak through the cabin.
Yeah, stop it from up there, because better than getting a sister lift here.
No.
The unexpected beer leak, that was very unexpected, but yeah, so we had the maintenance team come down and they go into the bar upstairs and turning off the tap to make sure there's no more beer leaking onto the road until they can fix the leak properly. I was right, it was beer.
Now that the final bags are heading to their flights, Brodie and the team can call the last 3 hours a job well done.
That first hour period, it was very touch and go. It was very, very busy. The team got through it. We got all the bags to where they were going, and that's all that matters. We did it! It's all done. You all right? You got through it?
Yep.
You did such a really, really good job. How many bags did we miss?
Only one bag.
One bag?
Out of all them.
About 2,000 bags, we only missed one bag. That's an excellent result. And that bag will get rushed, so they will get their bag eventually.
I'm going to take these ones just so we don't have any
Miss any more. Good job, Shane, thank you.
By 2028, Victoria is set to have the biggest population boom in Australia, which means even more luggage rolling through Melbourne Airport.
Now it's just up to the team upstairs to have that maintenance done, but I'm sure they can do it.
And while installing the latest tech and infrastructure makes sorting and allocating luggage easier,
Feel a bit tired now, but anything else that heads my way before 1 a.m, I can get through it.
it's people on the ground like Brodie and her team who are the real MVPs of Melbourne Airport.
It's okay now.